My name is Patti. I'm the Vice President of Information Technology for the RPM Performance Coatings Group. We are a $1.6 billion division of RPM International, Inc., and we are essentially a holding company of a number of distinct sales and manufacturing operations. Prior to 8x8, we were running a network of Nortel PBXs, very traditional PBX setup. We were running those across our various operations in the US and Europe. In the US, we had great success networking those systems together, not so much outside of the US. So a very traditional voice infrastructure. We really are kind of the poster child for 8x8 and the services that they provide. We're using the 8x8 service everywhere from a small service center to a manufacturing facility to corporate headquarters or to our larger sites. Not only are we doing that in the US, we're doing that in Europe, and we have plans to roll that out really on a global basis. That is something that we really couldn't have contemplated in the past with our traditional technology. It speaks to the power of the 8x8 system, the presence that they have around the world with data centers in Australia, Hong Kong, the two in the US, the one in the UK, and the reach of their product. For a company that's global such as ours, that is also something that is incredibly valuable and has positioned us really for the first time in our history to unify voice communications, video communications, and other services on a truly global basis. In the past, we really couldn't include personnel outside of the office into the dialing plan. Now we have the capability to wrap our arms around the sales force, installation teams, and really bring them into the fold and make them feel like a bigger part of the organization, and to also make them feel like they're connected and not outsiders. It's really been a way to, no pun intended, to unify the organization. One of the key differentiators of the 8x8 service for us was its ability to run over the open internet and not have a requirement for private lines. That was not the case for some of the competition that we were evaluating. More recently, 8x8 has publicly announced that they would provide an SLA over the open internet. And I think that just speaks volumes to their confidence in the solution that they're delivering. One of the things that keeps a CIO up at night is the resiliency of their systems and the availability of systems. Voice being critical to our organization, that was another large concern of ours as we moved that reliance from our own team and from our own equipment out into the cloud, where somebody else was managing it. In this respect, we felt that 8x8 had a very strong story to tell, and through personal interactions at 8x8 was able to see firsthand the level of detail that has gone into making sure that this solution never goes down. It's highly available, and voice from a DR perspective is something I don't have to worry about anymore. Recently, and as a result of customer input, 8x8 has exposed their data, their call center data, their call traffic, their call statistics, and put that into an analytics type of package. Very intuitive, very easy to use, but more importantly, giving us as the customer the ability to very quickly diagnose call issues. For anybody contemplating the use of the 8x8 service, and we have sister companies within our organization that are doing just that, to me this solution is an absolute no-brainer. It doesn't require any special infrastructure. It doesn't require any special expertise. And the speed with which you can deploy it is really quite remarkable compared to traditional voice solutions. This is a solution I would recommend without any hesitation.